Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Attack on Titan. This is season 1, episode 19, and it has been a wild ride. Thank you all so much in the comments for helping us out on some things we may have missed or not missed. But it's been a wild ride. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah, last episode was really crazy. We got to figure out what that giant female is doing, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to figure that one out.
I got ideas.
I have my fears.
I got ideas. But as we know, the answers don't always come as quickly as we would like in this series. So I'm going to sit back, enjoy the ride, and just see how things play out.
I can't wait to see how this is going to evolve. We need more answers, and I'm patiently waiting for them. Let's go! All right, here we go.
Right, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, bite. We get it.
I bet they're going to go someplace else. We're not going to... Oh, we are! Okay, good.
Shut up.
音響弾この班の使命そこのクソガキに傷一つつけないよ命の限り
Oh,
Wow.
guess I wasn't.
俺たちはこのまま了解ですかけるってそれに
Yeah, horses can't run forever.
Yeah.
どうやってエレン前を向け歩調を乱すな
Oh!
前を向いて走りなさい戦いから目を背けろって言うんですか
Oh, he's going to turn. He's going to turn into a Titan.
He has to.
兵長が説明すべきでないと判断したからだそれがわからないのは
Still green, kid.
Right.
一人でだって戦えるじゃないかなんで俺は人の力にばっかり頼ってんだ
There you go.
Oh boy, here we go.
何をしているのエレンそれが許されるのは
Oh.
You wouldn't call this in danger?
お前は間違ってないやりたきゃやれ
Oh.
Yeah, remember, Levi just said previously, when you're in the moment, do what's... Or however he said it.
お前と俺たちとの判断の相違は経験則に基づくものだそんなもんは当てにしなくていい自分を信じるか俺やこいつら調査兵団組織を信じるかだ悔いが残らない方を自分で選べ
Whichever
hold back.
decision you'll regret the least.
エレン信じて
But like he said, his comrades are falling like flies.
Yeah, why should more lives be sacrificed?
Yeah.
止める方法を思いついた巨人化したお前を止めるにはうなじの肉ごとお前を切り取っ
Oh. Yeah.
手足の先っちょを切り取ってしまうんだ
Ugh.
どうせまた
Well.
どうやったら生えてくるとかわからないんです何か他に方法はお前に殺される危険があるだから安心しろわかりました実験していいよね
そろそろいいかなエレン自我のない状態の巨人であっても
Probably.
壁を塞いだ時以来かリヴァイ班に殺されるかもしれないのか
Is that well wide enough to hold him?
I don't think so.
No, not at all.
Hot. Yeah, exactly.
エレン一旦中止だ
Oh.
Oh my god.
It didn't work.
巨人になれません
I think it involves anger.
Or fear or something.
Oh, and the wounds aren't healing.
ウォールマリアを塞ぐっていう大義もクソもなくなる命令だなんとかしろ
Make it happen.
思ったよりお前は人間だったってことだ
どうしてこんなに落ち着いているんだ俺が巨人になれなくても
Oh.
Oh.
What was that?
何の爆発だ
He just needed a spark or what?
Oh.
Only halfway in.
Not even.
What the hell?
落ち着けお前ら
This is intriguing.
Yeah.
So it's just like a rib cage formed or something?
Yeah, only a part of it.
Oh. Red, Titan sighted, change course.
Yeah, they kind of told us that. Yeah.
Brown-sided.
Yeah. All right, calm down.
どういうことだ。なぜ今許可もなくやった。その瞬間てめえの首が飛ぶ。
God, these guys
で
need
きるぜ
to
俺は。
chill.
本当に。
落ち着けと言っている。
近すぎます。
いや、離れるべきはお前らの方だ。
何か喋れよ。
These guys do not like taking orders.
No.
These like answers, yet you keep yelling at him. You can't even get a word in.
Oh, I thought he was gonna grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
shit. She's drooling.
ちょっと待って。その右手のつなぎ目。さっさとこの手を抜いちまえばこんなもん。
Gosh, that's crazy when they should actually show us like the connection.
Yeah.
あ、
Ah,
It's the spoon. So he's got to want something.
よくあります。
Still working out the kinks. Okay.
yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. That
little bit.
feels like a lot bit.
気づきませんでした。あそこまで自分は信用されてなかったとは。
俺はそういう奴らだから偉
I mean, smart.
い。いくら考えたって何一つわからない状況が多すぎる。ならば努めるべきは迅速な行動と、最悪を想定した非常な決断。血も涙も失ったわけでもない。
判事分隊長がお呼びです。
クソでも長引いたか。
これを見てくれ。エレンが出した巨人の右手がこれをつまんでた。確かそれを拾おうとして。なるほど。巨人を殺す。砲弾を防ぐ。巨人化する前に
That's what I was thinking.
Ah.
自傷行為だけが引き金になって何かしらの目的がないとダメなのか。
All right.
All right.
けど、スプーンを拾うために巨人になるなんて。
Well, because he already had the wounds.
Yep.
お前が意図的に許可を破ったわけではないんだな。
はい。何やってんですか。
お前よくこんなの噛み切れるな。そのささやかな代償だ。
お前を抑えるのが俺たちの仕事だ。調子に乗んなよガキ。
間抜けで失望したでしょ。私たちはあなたを頼るし、私たちを頼ってほしい。だから私たちを信じて。
Oh, look at that.
He's motivated. He's
Yeah,
got a
but-
goal.
Yep. Something in mind.
He's got a goal.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
Oh, he's not gonna do it.
Oh, man.
That thing is ruthless.
ごめんなさい。
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
このまま逃げ切る。このまま背中を向けて走っていれば全員ぺちゃんこに
The
なる。
horses are gonna get tired eventually.
You got to do it, Aaron.
仲間を見殺しにしても彼らを信じるんだ。
Oh, man.
Oh,
This is the end
they're dragging this along.
Oh, this is the end of the episode, I bet.
Comes a cliffhanger. Whoa!
Oh.
Look at all that.
Whoa.
That is a lot of cables.
Holy shnikes.
Holy shit. Watch it come break through this dust now. Here comes the shot. Here it comes.
少し進んだところで馬を繋いだら、俺とは一旦別行動。
Right through the smoke.
まさかあの巨
Oh,
人を
wow.
生け捕りに。
Look at even in that, it covers the neck.
Yeah.
あの巨人を捕らえたんだぞ。これが調査兵団の力だ。はい。
動きは止まったようだな。
まだ油断はできない。しかし、
Oh, there's no way.
後列の班が命を落として戦ってくれたおかげで、あれがなければ不可能だった。
そうか。
彼らのおかげで、
Who's inside?
中で小便漏らしてねえといい。
And
Boom.
scene.
God.
Some said we should probably start watching. They said definitely episode 25. Make sure you watch all the way through. But they are kind of hinting towards, the folks are saying maybe kind of let this play through.
All right.
But we'll kind of let it go here on this one. If anything, it looks like more like a recap, folks. But I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
we'll just see how this one plays out.
It's cool the way they're doing the backdrop and stuff, the way it gives this like wild 3D effect.
Yeah.
Mad box.
Aaron?
What's with the walnut? Did we miss? Is that something we
I don't know. I think it might play in soon enough. Well, there you go.
There we go.
Oh, wait. That's all it said. Preview.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wow, we
Well,
don't.
then I don't want to watch that.
No, we're
see
not
the
gonna.
preview.
We can't watch that.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
might-
we could.
it might give us some answers.
Yeah.
Not.
no, of course we can't do that.
So, I'm really, really enjoying
want
this show.
that spoon.
Thank you to all of you out there who recommended this. I know I don't say that every episode, but I want to make sure that I get in there because the story is really good. And I think as much as it pains me that we're not getting the answers about Eren, it's not Eren. I know somebody in the comments corrected me about that, so it must be Eren, I'm thinking.
Eren.
Eren. Okay.
Aaron.
I'm not the best at my
Eren.
pronunciation, but I will work on it. Anyhow, I know that as much as I want the answers, I want to see Eren turn into a Titan and just smash everything. That would be way too easy and not give us a nice extended story that's become legendary, according to so many of you, and you all can't be wrong. So I am just really speculating now. Will they be able to hold that Titan with the hundreds of cables and spikes and grappling hooks that they have into it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Levi's plan to get in there and cut around the back and see who's in there is necessarily going to work, because first they're going to have to pry the Titan's hands away first and foremost to be able to get in there, because as you pointed out, Answer, even with all the cables, the Titan's still protecting its vulnerable spot. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Like I was kind of thinking, Eren needs some kind of motivation or goal to turn into the Titan, not simply biting his thumb. That would be, I think, far too easy. And we saw it when he was trying to get the spoon, which is weird that it happened then. But again, I'm willing to let it play out. And this has been awesome. It is picked up so quick. I was wondering if he was going to do it when they're running in the woods. Is he going to try to change? Is he not? The horses can't run forever. I mean, I think even a common person knows that horses can't run at full speed for very long. So it was only a matter of time before the Titan was going to catch up with them. But Levi had a plan all along, it seems, but didn't fill in the rest of the crew. But maybe if he did, they would have reacted differently. So you can, kind of chalk that up to commander's orders. People don't need to know everything at the time. So either way, this one was a blast. I cannot wait to get into the next one. Hopefully it's not 2 minutes of recap in the next episode.
All 20 episodes,
Yeah.
19, whatever we're on.
Yeah.
So
we're going to be going
if
on
I
to
had a
20.
gripe, that's it. But I've learned to accept it and just enjoying an awesome story.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting with him looking, going to grab the spoon. Now he already had the self-harm onto him, and so they wasn't healing or anything. So then when he was like, I need the spoon, that triggered his goal. And like, I don't know if maybe it wasn't as big a goal, so that's why it was only like a rib cage and an arm grabbing the spoon. Because we saw, granted, when they fired the cannon at him, he only did the halfway to make sure he just stopped the projectile and protecting him and his friends. And then, but yeah, then you're saying like they didn't need to know the plan. Well, they even told Eren, like, you're green. You don't understand it yet. You just have to keep going. And so then it was nice. They had a little flashback with maybe they wanted to, he had Hanji again. She's over the moon, excited to want to, fiddle faddle with the Titan, and see what she can do. And she's touching the arm. It's like, oh, it's too hot. Inconceivably hot. And like falls to the ground. And it's just funny seeing everybody else just looking like, wow, you are just a mad woman, aren't you? She wants to know everything there is to know about him. And so we had an idea that maybe there's someone inside of that Titan, because it seemed like it's more intelligent, it's obviously faster and more powerful, just like Eren was when he transformed. So it was nice. It was good to know that Levi had a plan, knowing that there's probably something in there. And I'm just wondering because remember how hard it was to get Eren out. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if they're going to know that. But they had a plan already. He said he was going to take off the limbs and then just yank them out, and they'll grow back like a lizard. So I guess Eren's a lizard now. But yeah, this is still a really cool, really good episode, kind of setting the table up for what's about to happen with the last 5 episodes.
Yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun. Really kind of, teeter-tottering on that. Is he going to do it? Is he not? Like back and forth, teasing us. I think it's interesting that one thing that they're able to do with this series is we're able to get a lot of inner monologue in like real time without narration, which is interesting. Anybody who's watched our Potter stuff, you'll know if you've seen me talk about the books, is I think the biggest thing in the books that brings out so much detail is we get inner monologue, or rather narrated monologue. He was nervous, he was sweaty, where that's very difficult to put on screen in real time with actors. But they found a way to work that in, which feels organic. So it's not just what he's saying, it's always like, what am I thinking? And it brings so much depth to the story and depth to the characters as well. So it's unique that they do that, but it adds a lot. We were spoiled the first few episodes. We didn't know it. Like, okay, here answers. And I don't want to say they're dragging things out. They're just advancing the story. And I think whoever wrote it knew very well that people would be like, oh, I gotta know. And like, oh, now I got, Diamond Dave brought it up about watching this from week to week. And when you get an episode like this and you're like, oh, I got to imagine, we kind of jokingly, kind of seriously will take our headphones off. Come on, but we've come to expect it. But knowing that I would have to wait a week, Answer brought up a very interesting point. Like, what if you missed it? If you didn't get it on DVR or TiVo or whatever when it came out, it would be really frustrating. There wasn't streaming services where you could watch it back, so you would have had to try to find it on the internet. But this is it's really cool, and they added another layer here because we weren't sure if he just bit his hand or got angry or whatever. I brought up the Incredible Hulk before, in that originally earlier on in the Marvel movies, he wasn't able to just by will turn into it. Somebody had to beat him up. There had to be physical damage, something like that, and heart rate. Now we saw just the biting of the hand doesn't do it. I don't know if it was the goal of grabbing the spoon. It looked like there was some sort of shock when he grabbed the spoon, whether it was static electricity, and that like external pain kind of did it. Because the thing about like biting your own hand, it's like when it's like punching yourself in the stomach. What's happening. It's not going to be that bad. You could have a 2-year-old accidentally punch you in the stomach. It's like, ugh, So many questions, more questions than answers, certainly. But I'm really excited to keep going with it.
Yeah, I thought this one actually packed a little bit more info for Eren on his stuff down, because we got to know it was just more like you guys were saying, the hand bite. I know they were saying here goal, but I wonder if it's just still a little bit more than goal orientated, because they're still trying to figure this out. So they think right now that it's goal, but I still think some kind of like anger, fear, like you were saying. Also, I think it's a lot of little things combined, but we got the two main components right there. So good to see that. I still don't know. I mean, I want to think that the way they captured the female Titan isn't going to be enough.
I'm still
when
worried.
They were showing that smoke, I was waiting for it to just burst through.
But I will say that was pretty impressive to see all of a sudden, boom, just like, I love how they did that. It was like just one right after another. Was great. With the next episode now, I'm kind of curious to see if Eren is going to follow orders now. Because it looks like he's committed, so I'm thinking that he will stay committed. But they did give him a couple outs where, hey, if you need to do it, then you got to do it now, kind of thing. But again, I'm still trying to take more in before I make some more kind of decisions in my head with some of the things that are going on. Scientist, what's her name again?
Oh, Hanji.
Love her energy, love her excitement, because I totally get it. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to gain all this knowledge, all this information, because then what we can do with it is make things even better.
Knowledge is power.
Yep, knowledge is power. So I hope they don't ever have her written off. I hope they keep her excitement level at a 10 out of 10 every single time. It is cool to see her gain experience now, knowing if she touches it, it's incredibly hot. I'm sure she won't forget that one.
Hot stove.
Yeah, hot stove. So, again, love what's going on here. I'm just enjoying this ride so far. I know we're going to get our answers.
Eventually.
Eventually, all you folks in the kind comments there have been saying, all your answers or all your questions will have answers of something.
Well,
so
at some
Okay.
point.
Well, and the thing I found interesting is that so far, Eren only changes into, if this makes sense, as much Titan as he needs to. So when he blocked the cannonball, he didn't turn into a full Titan because he didn't need to. He just had to get the arm up to block it. To get the spoon, you only needed to turn into a smaller arm to grab it, I guess. And when he moved the boulder, that was the only time. Well, aside from before, when he turned
Aside
into
from the first time,
for the
yeah.
first time where he turned into a full blown Titan. But then he had the green eyes, wasn't it, Dave? That he had.
I think
When he was
folks,
moving
you're gonna
the boulder?
talk to us again on that one. I think it's
Yeah.
just more aesthetics.
Yeah, but,
for
but
the
there
comics.
there was a difference. So he's been a little bit different every time that he's turned. So that's what I find interesting is, is it only as much as, like, if his goal is to just like knock Answer off his chair, he would only have to turn into an upper body and an arm, versus if it was to do something else, he might need to turn into a full Titan. So it'll be interesting to see how he manages that and how he learns to control it, which I'm sure he will.
And with it the Titan that's attacking them, how long have they been transformed into a Titan? Because obviously we saw when Eren he's just flesh. He doesn't have any armor, so to speak. That one had a lot of armor.
Yeah.
And knew to protect the neck.
And you protect the neck. The one thing that I
Those
wanted
crazy eyes too.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
thing I
very.
kind of wanted to compare it to is almost like your natural fight or flight. Like like if we're sitting down in this room and it's like, okay, get scared, get so scared that you're natural.
Yeah.
Give yourself goosebumps.
Right.
It's like you can't do it. I mean, you see stories, and this might be to the extreme extent, but a car falls on somebody, and they pick it up off, and the loose science behind it is that your body goes into some mode where it enables a level of strength that under most circumstances would kill you from exhaustion. Your adrenaline, but like that's the thing. Like by yourself, you could play music or hype yourself up, but
not
can
the
you give
same.
yourself goosebumps? Can you initiate your own natural fight or flight? I don't know that you can, and I'm really thinking that's what has to happen with Eren. They're going to tell him do it, and it's like, okay,
What's my goal?
Yeah, and even if somebody there was like starts smacking him around, would that really
Still
do it?
not the same.
Knowing that it's just an external, physical thing, but not like an actual threat.
Yeah, there's
So-
no real threat behind it.
Well, his goal could have been to get out of the well.
Yeah, but he knew those. Yeah, but he knew there was a ladder.
I was just
Yeah,
saying
well,
that.
it was kind
I'm
of a
just
good
saying-
thing. Like,
I'm
okay,
just saying,
I'm
like,
not
that could have been a
really-
goal.
Like, I'm not really threatened here. They just want to see me do it. Which, by the way, it was like,
No way that was big enough.
it was tall enough, maybe.
Well,
but,
they're
like,
they're
it wasn't,
hoping
like,
they're
big
hoping
enough.
though that he would just be like, like this, like they had him like going this. Yeah, so
Yeah, that was a really good example of like, hey, I'm not really in danger down here, so
It's got to be real.
yeah, maybe.
Well, remember, does he really have to be in danger?
I know he
Yeah,
just
so-
has to have a goal that he wants.
or have a
something he wants
goal,
to
or be
do.
real angry. or
He's like
something.
trying to reach that spoon. I just can't get this damn thing, and
Yep, there he goes. So there we go. Hopefully, we're gonna get some more answers or even more questions on
more
the next one.
cliffhangers. That's
So
my
for
bad.
Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Just
兵団は
Oh,
誰
then
一人
that
その意
one.
味を理
There
解
it
しない
is. There's the punch.
古代種の森へと
Some say she got that from Randy Orton.
I appreciate that they gave the Titan good running form. Also, they didn't make it run like
Like the
Steven
other
Seagal
ones?
or something,
Like Steven
you know?
or like Steven
That's
Seagal.
like legit sprint style.
Yeah,
too.
they
Yeah.
did a good job with its running.
Especially when she dug
I mean,
in.
that's good running form right there.
中で小便漏らしてねえといいんだが
Oh, there's that crazy face.
Why didn't you call me?
Yeah, you remember that girl? It was the crazy girlfriend. She's always like, "Hey."
the meme.
Yeah, it was the same girl from the meme. She did videos too.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty entertaining. All right.
Did they just give us something there?
I think it was
felt like
same as
they
before.
were
I think.
teasing us. We do a lot of part 3 and part 4s. All right, here we go. Looks like less cables now, doesn't it?
飛行士
Kind of did, but they're still there.
しかしてエルヴィン団長は
ぼさっとしてんじゃねえよ
考えるのは後
Think later.
Nobody ever says that to Armin.
It's 'cause Armin's always like 4 steps ahead or has an idea.
第2第3波撃た
Oh, fire the
Get on the
spare
hands.
round.
Holy mackerel!
Even more?
Oh, wow.
You can't be too careful.
Nope.
Well, what if one of them hits where they're positioned?
That's a good point. It's
Fair
like standing
point.
in a circle and shooting somebody in the middle in a circle. Like, hey.
Look at these goofs.
登ってきましたが。
多分あと少ししたら撤退命令が出ると思うけどね。
この音何だと思いますか？
できたようには見えなかったけどな。
なあ、ベルトルさん。
They just keep shooting all those speeds.
もう訳がわからん。
少し移動するぞアルミン。
Oh,
Wow, that was getting up there.
Yeah, it's actually figuring it out.
A little slice to the Achilles will fix that.
Yep.
今森の奥で何かやってるみてえだが、なんとなく察しがついてきたぞ。
yeah, but when they're trying to climb, that's when you should attack.
ここまで誘い込んだんだな。奴の中にいる人間の捕獲だ。エルヴィン団長の狙いは。
俺たちみたいな新兵ならともかく。
うるせえな。
でもそういうことになっちゃいますよ。
そいつの歯を抜い。
Whoa.
Ooh.
簡単に我々を信用できない理由があったんだと思う。巨人になる人間。
Oh.
兵団の中に。
いると思う。
See, now would be that time to just
Yeah.
whap whap.
この作戦を知らされたのは5年前から生き残っている兵だけだ。
つまり最初に壁を壊された時に情報員が入ってきたと想定して。
ソニーとビンを殺したのも。
Sane Bean.
That would make sense.
敵は何だと思う？
あの質問に答えられていたら本作戦に参加できたのかもしれないな。
俺は分かっていたぜ。まあお前ら程度じゃ分からないだろうな。
Oh my God, this guy.
リヴァイ兵長の真似しているつもり。
この世界の真相に迫れることになる。そのためだとしても。
Aaron, at some point, we got to start remembering about the basements.
Yeah, they kind of
Whoa!
abandoned that the last 2 episodes, didn't they?
巨人の存在を知っていたらよ、対応も違ってたはずだ。
間違ってないよ。
兵士がどれだけ余計に死んだと思ってんだ。
後でこうするべきだったっていうことは簡単だ。結果なんて誰にもわからないよ。
Whoa,
The eyes.
even in the face.
100人の仲間の命を切り捨てることを選んだ。
エルヴィン・スミスに人類の希望である調査兵団が。
てめえが生きていればの話だがな。
何かを変えることのできる人間がいるとすれば、その人はきっと大事なものを捨てることができる人だ。何も捨てることができない人には何も変えることはできないだろう。
That's not the point of the whole show, right there.
Oh, right in the hinder.
身じろぎ一つできないよ。多分傷を塞げば塞ぐほど。
Oh. Cut the hands off? Oh,
Did it even do anything?
turned them into bones.
No, look at it broke their blades.
Yeah. That adamantium or something?
What kind of variant is this?
体の一部の表面、鎧の巨人と似通った性質。立体軌道の白人攻撃を。
The shell just went away.
Oh, just keep slicing away.
目標の手を吹き飛ばす。
Oh,
常備しているものの威力では、手首を切断するように仕掛けてみろ。
and seven the amputate.
Let me guess, nothing's gonna work for these guys.
いい加減に出てきてくれないか。お前はこの状況からこっちの迷惑も少しは考えてほしいもんだ。お前の手足を切断しても大丈夫か。お前自身の本体の方だ。
Here it comes.
Oh,
That is scary as shit.
This is.
I was like, what's going on? Not even worried.
全方位から出す。同時に。
Oh, she called in reinforcements.
Called them in.
They're gonna run right through it and set her free.
Oh, it was a cry for help.
Better take them out.
突然さっきの姫、私がいた森の中で追い詰められた生き物が注意が必要だって教えられました。注意しろと。野菜作ってた子にはわからないですよ。サシャの勘は結構当たる。それも。
Oh, yeah, she is.
Aaron's gonna have to turn.
あっぱいを急ぐ。先に東から来る。
You better work fast.
You see how they're running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All goofy.
3体突破します。リヴァイ兵長。
Setting her free.
さっきなんかしやがったな。
Ooh.
Oh,
Levi getting a little aggressive.
Oh, nothing to it for him.
Jeez.
全方位が巨人切断。全員戦闘開始。女型の巨人を失せろ。
Were they trying to bite it like they
Yeah,
did
they're-
after Eren?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're attacking it.
Oh no.
Slicing and dicing.
This is wild.
It's no use. There's just so many of them.
Ooh. Wonder if that leave like a scar or something because how hot it was. Oh no.
This is intense.
やられたよ。敵には全てを捨て去る覚悟が自分ごと巨人に食わせて。
審議所であれだけ単価切った後で、このままのこのこ帰ったら。
帰った後で考えよう。帰還できるよう尽くす。
I thought we were going to the basement.
俺の班を呼んでくれ。
待てリヴァイ。ガスと刃を補充していけ。
十分足りると思うが。
命令だ。
了解だ、エルヴィン。
Man.
Well.
総員撤退。馬に乗って帰れってさ。
帰れる。やった。
エレンは
馬に戻るぞ。撤退の準備だ。どんな面してるか拝みに。
Ah, I don't think you're gonna get that answer.
Oh.
エレンのおかげでね、私たちを選んだから今の結果がある。
ギャーギャー騒いでいただけじゃないか。お家に帰るまでが壁外遠征だからな。わかりました。
God, that guy.
初陣でしょんべん漏らして泣いてたくせに立派になったもんだな。ちなみに俺は漏らしてないからな。エレン、討伐数だけでは兵士の優劣。
I like how he's just going backwards, not even looking.
Yeah.
きっとリヴァイ兵長からの連絡だ。
Was there on me? Uh-oh. What's going on?
Why aren't they showing us who that is?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's Levi.
どうしてリヴァイに補給させたの？時間がないのに。
女型は食われた。君は中身が食われるのを見たか。あらかじめ立体起動装置をつけていた。
Oh.
Levi, maybe the Titan that was inside?
リヴァイ兵長。違う。
Oh.
我々兵士の中に。
Oh, we don't know who it is.
Come on. Now that one, I was like,
I wasn't ready for that one to be over.
no.
That one went quick.
That one went real quick. Well, I guess answer could still be the mom to your theory because they just said the person is in their own gear.
Yep, in the ranks.
And we just saw something happen right there. So
We didn't get a face or anything.
Well, I just can't imagine how that person, whoever it is going to manage to escape. They've got the entire survey corps after them. And as good as they are with the maneuver gear, that has limited, again, just like the horses, it has limited range. It doesn't last forever. Sooner or later, unless they have some kind of hiding spot or a way to slip the entire survey corps, I don't know how we don't at least have a chance of finding out who this is. I got a feeling that maybe we'll find out on the final episode of the season. Maybe that's how it'll play out, because we still do have a lot of other questions to answer that they could work with between now and the final episode. But Armin made a really good point, and it also was hit home with the Titans as well, where the Titan was willing to sacrifice itself to win, essentially, if you call that a win. And Armin said that, you know, to make real change, you've basically got to be willing to go all in and not hold anything back. So that was interesting how we had both those points of views. The fact that the female Titan could harden its skin where it wanted to make it ultra protective, and even the blades couldn't get through, that was another twist. And does that potentially mean that Eren has that ability as well? I guess we'll have to find out. And maybe there's more to what the Titans can do than we've seen. They probably can do all sorts of things. And they, of course, left us with the big cliffhanger of the enemy is within our ranks. Now, as far as the who's and the why's and the how's, I still need to have all that explained, because what I don't get is, why would there be somebody trying to help the Titans win? I guess I don't understand what they would have, that individual would have to gain, unless they wanted to be the last human left on Earth. I'm not sure what fun that would be, or what the end game is I guess what has me intrigued. So we've got a handful of episodes left of this season to try to explain that, and I will be looking for answers as well. But again, another phenomenal episode that just hit it out of the park.
Well, the second time that Eren was a Titan, remember, he attacked everyone before he got a talking to by Armin.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that this one is in it and it gets so manipulated by being a Titan that even when it goes back to its human form, it's still like thinking,
carries over.
It's still thinking like a Titan. And I think it goes through stuff, buying its time, and then becoming a Titan again to resurface and redo it. I mean, like, and I thought it was maybe the mom, but I mean, I'm still gonna kind of hold on to that theory that it's the mom, because maybe that was something it was able to do and able to change. But I'm really intrigued by this whole. We had a spy, because they said it was 5 years ago, and then it took a spy get into it. Like, how does that happen? As far as like, there it gave itself up to all the other Titans, got eaten down, and like he even said, we didn't see the human form come back out. So then it infiltrates to figure out what their next plan of attack is, so they can turn back into a Titan and kind of let everyone know again about what was going on. So this is really wild stuff now with having that. With it's just crazy. That is like, now you can be infiltrated by a freaking Titan. Something we never thought that would happen before. We just thought there was armored ones, there was a little more powerful ones. It was just always the idiot ones that are always going up against the wall. The big, strong, powerful one would break down the wall and then hightail it out of there. So this leaves so much open. I mean, and there's only 5 episodes left for this season, so we still got a long ways to go. But man, this was really good and really way to end it, because we don't know who's in camo that's going to infiltrate now.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little confused with everything going on, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. They figure they got a spy in the ranks, but they didn't cut it out of the back of the neck because they couldn't, and then the other ones came and ate it. And first I thought it was a scream for help, then I remembered when Eren was a Titan, all the other Titans were trying to eat him. So you figured all the humans would be against the Titans, so the spies, there's like bad blood between the Survey Corps and the military and stuff like that. But a little confused as what direction they're going with it, but that's all kind of overshadowed by how cool the idea of the darts and stuff were. Mason Quinn talked about the hands turning into this hardened surface, so they couldn't slice through it, and of course they got the let's blow the wrists off.
And they couldn't even get to that.
Yeah, we didn't get that far because the other Titans came too fast. But I liked. It was funny. The scientist, I forget her name already. Hanji, shoot him in the butt. Just a bunch of arrows. But it was also interesting that we're talking about, which I thought was really neat part of the story, is that once the darts were through it, as it healed, it secured the darts in it. If the darts would go all the way through and penetrate, and then it heals around it, you're further securing the darts, which I thought was a really interesting concept, and just goes to show like the writing. Okay, if they wanted to secure it and shot things through it, okay, would they pull them out? Well, no, if it healed, it would heal around it. So some really cool writing ideas. We kind of had joked, did they completely just abandon the basement storyline here? Like, I mean, they build that up, build it up, and I understand there's other stuff going on, and maybe they'll come back to it, hopefully. But it's like, they're talking about retreating and all sorts of crazy stuff. So this was pretty cool. But again, it's just piling on questions. Not even like, tit for tat, question, answers, question, confusion, question. And so, but I don't want to come across like I'm complaining. It's just, you get so wrapped up in the story that you become a little bit over invested and I need answers, and it's like, so, but don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, the ending really sucked me in, because at first I didn't really realize that it was somebody else until stuff kind of accumulated, and then of course it hits you across the face. We don't think that's Eren, or however, paraphrasing that, of course. So it was Levi. So it was that ending right there really has me intrigued, because at first I was like, well, so much for that mom theory, because it looks like they got 8. Should have known that someone probably escaped somehow, some way. I do wish, though, they would have gave us that visual instead of just nothing. And maybe they did and I missed it,
Yeah,
but
maybe they wanted us to just see what the Survey Corps saw.
and that could be from that perspective. But either way, loved how now there's another layer added to this really great story so far. That focus, I forgot all about. I shouldn't say forgot. I'm not surprised that the cry. Someone let us know what that is. Was it a cry for help, call for help? What exactly was that without giving us a hardcore spoiler, so to speak? When she did that, they all came running. But she ran through like 100 of them earlier. And like...
I think I got that it was like the self-destruct mode. Like she knew that they were going to do tests and
that
stuff
could
on
be
her,
it too.
and she knew that it's like it's like
Here I am.
Levi
come get
was
me.
saying
it's
to
like
her, like we're coming in.
It's like
to get you.
It's like in Predator, where Predator knows
He's got the fire and
it's
he
about
yells.
he opens up the arm thing.
Oh, there.
So that's what and I was confused at first. I was just thinking about it a little bit further, but I think that was it. The Titan knew were saying we're going to investigate on you, and it was like, okay, you're a sitting duck, it's pretty much done, you're not getting out of this situation. How do I prevent them from doing research on me, from cutting me open, seeing who's in here? Well, got to give a signal that there's a bigger Titan in need of help, so the other ones can come.
And they took a bunch of them out too, and it still didn't even put a dent in it.
No, didn't
Put a
make any
dent.
difference.
Yep.
Not at all. And then I'm really intrigued where the father is, because he's still alive, right?
Yep.
So
Assume so, yes.
where is he? Now, I know they haven't been swinging that way yet to give us anything on him, but
These two.
the dad's a smart guy. I know he knows something.
Maybe
I'd like to
Dad's in
think he is.
cahoots with Mom, who's turning into the Titan. I mean,
Trying to take over the world.
I don't think it's the mom. I think it's somebody who's got some kind of beef with the way society, humanity's being run. They think they can do it better. They want to change it. They want to wipe it out and then rebuild it in their vision. That's kind of a something we've
you'd
seen
have to be
villains
able to-
do before.
it's like basically it's like the Attack on
Yeah, but you
Titan
have to be
version
able
of Thanos is what you're saying. I'm going to turn into a Titan and wipe out a whole bunch of people so they can start over.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see where the dad is. I want to see where the basement is. I'm not saying we need to hurry up and rush there, but these are things that are still looming in my mind. And I am intrigued to see if it really is the mom theory, because why else would they be going after Eren? I mean, they're squashing bugs in the meantime. Don't get me wrong.
Because he's a threat. If he can turn into one,
There's
they
that.
know,
They
they
must,
know he's a
and
threat.
maybe no, it was
Yeah, I
special.
don't subscribe to that yet.
But well, it could be because since that Titan is a humanoid in
Because
the
they-
Titan, so it recognizes it in Eren, so that's why it wants to attack
Yeah,
Eren.
and they were
Or
infiltrated.
does it really want to attack Eren?
Or does it want to try and manipulate it? To be on their side?
I'm thinking it wants Eren.
Could be that too, but we know that it knows. Whoever it is, they know everything that the Survey Corps know because they were with them for 5 years. So they know about Eren. They know all the
the dad
defenses, everything. So it'll
Thinks
be
the dad has.
interesting to see. And
Well, the
female
basement and the
Titan-
dad have the secrets.
And the female Titan didn't react until Levi started really laying into it. Hey, we're going to cut you open, cut your arms off, cut your legs off. How are you going to like that? Then we saw the female Titan start to react because before it was just Stonewall.
Yeah, pretty much stonewalled.
See.
All right, well, we've got
theories.
few episodes left to hopefully get this tied into a nice bow for season 1. Oh man! So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.